Hey everyone, we wanted to talk about different reasons why you may not be able to tolerate cow's milk. The most common ones, or the ones that we know, is you may have an IgE reaction, which is an allergy, an IgG reaction, which is an intolerance, or you may not have the enzyme, a lactase deficiency. But there's one that we've just come across that Em's found that is really interesting.
Yeah, and I have to say, 20 years in clinical practice, I've never heard of this, and this is the benefit of reading the research. So there is something called cerebral folate deficiency. And what this means is that your brain doesn't get enough folate or vitamin B9. You've got plenty in your blood, but it doesn't get across that blood-brain barrier. And people with this deficiency are sensitive to cow's milk. And that's for an entirely different reason. It's because there's a compound in the cow's milk that mimics an antibody in our body and blocks the transport of folate into the brain. And there's a very solid reason why people with this are going to feel sensitive to dairy. But interestingly, there's a very common link between ASD and this cerebral folate deficiency. I found this fascinating. So kids on the spectrum are more likely to have this cerebral brain folate deficiency because of the compound in milk blocking that process.
And that's what we have to remember, the milk's blocking that process. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So folate has to cross the blood-brain barrier, and there's folate receptor antibodies which are triggered by people with this condition. The antibodies then block the folate receptor from working and carrying the folate across into the brain.
And this can be another reason why we always see that casomorphine sensitivity as well. Now I think about it. So some people are just more sensitive or react differently to milk than others, and this could be a really good reason why.
Yeah, and casomorphine, what's that? Just so that you can...
When it's like a drug in the brain and it feels like all nice and rewarding for them when they have casein.
Yeah, so once again, another reason for you to look at the research, have a look at the links below, and do your own due diligence and read the research.
Thanks.